today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This is Madden Football.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Tua going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Off the play fake, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. On play action, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A gain of 32 that time.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find...
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So on fourth down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the cosign with you.
Here's a diving catch right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They run here with Rico Dowdle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Play action now. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. They run here with Dowdle. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Rico Dowdle, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. In motion, Hill. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Sam Williams bringing him down that time.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
1st down, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd down and 6 now. Prescott now. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this 1st half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. Tua now on 1st down. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. On 2nd down, Tua. They complete it to Hill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. And going deep for Hill. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And this one complete to Smith. Room to maneuver at the 35. Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Tua. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Braxton Berrios, as the 1st half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Prescott now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out right. It's caught at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A beautiful fake. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun, it's Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. Now Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, Prescott. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They run again with Dowdle. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Prescott from the gun. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw to Smith, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Tua now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Quick slant here to Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Two to throw again. On target over the middle to Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and it's caught. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Aubrey good with a PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Tua. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Down the numbers. There he goes. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way. Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. Now inside the 25. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up a line ball here, remember. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. Prescott off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On play action, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. A running play. It's Dowdle. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Dowdle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Able to get away. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Caught by Jones. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong. And now it's 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick. And he got all of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action now. Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. That is caught at the 7. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. On the draw, Connor. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing again, Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Murray. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Murray. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have come to halftime. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Prescott to throw it. Rolling to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10. Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. It's a foot race. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Always fun to watch a big boy pick it up and go. He may need a little oxygen on it. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the booth. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Looking to throw. Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Murray going to throw. Throwing quickly to Wilson. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. as he ran off the field after making that play. We saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Murray now to throw.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
This is 1st and 10.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
The 20, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Murray now on first down. Got his man. It's Dortch. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. First down, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray now. Goes right back to McBride. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. To throw, it's Murray. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Murray, one final try. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the National Football League.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Prescott off play action. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 49 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. That is caught. He's got the 1st down and more. Down the right sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Demarcus Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action now, Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Stafford on first down. This is caught by Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. On first and 10, Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Osa Odighizuwa. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. On second down, here's Stafford. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now it's Stafford. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On play action, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached... Hey, Charles, you give me water. Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. On first and 10, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
First down, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 18.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
The time to get another. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Prescott on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Throwing, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead now up to 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. Now back to throw. He finds Robinson. And he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing again at Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Here's Stafford. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. That'll give them 8 that time. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll roll him out right. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Well, Prescott here to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Prescott off play action. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is Madden Football on EA.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. Stafford going to put it up right away. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Here's Ethan Evans now. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Play action now. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Lamb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Byron Young coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold. To throw is Stafford. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taking it about the 36. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Through the middle of the field. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. 1st and goal from the 6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun, escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always wanted to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Motion left, Kupp. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Stafford now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. On 1st down, Stafford here. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Now 2nd and 3. Play action. Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now Stafford. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now it's Stafford. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. from the gun. Here's Stafford. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On play action, Prescott. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Prescott to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 2 now, second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. C.D. Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be taken in the end zone and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando where... No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd down, Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run it again with Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. Rolling to his right.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 37 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd down, Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 37. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throw out wide is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 10, Stafford again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that is incomplete here. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Stafford. And it's caught. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. Back to throw. Stafford. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, a two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.